Our Quaranteam a little bit faster, literally 0.2 averages flip for game faster at 10 and 10.2. Both of them taking about 2 flips per average per person. Definitely looking forward. Flipping Quaranteam a little bit lower just because of the fact that they played one extra match and weren't able to close out their last opponents 4-0. Like Quaranteam, it was a 4-1 matchup. So definitely going to be probably the most even matchup that we're going to see going on in this competition before we head on into the later rounds.
We certainly should. I mean, Quaranteam, it includes players that were part of the dominant Flip Cup teams of Las Vegas back in the day. So they are the top Bay Area team heading into this event, and their stats definitely show it. And then, of course, looking over at Flipping Quaranteam, that's led by Captain Damon Cross of Las Vegas. And there's a lot of pressure for his team to perform because the other 2 Vegas teams have done really well. I mean, fans are basically calling this a balls deep versus BTOC showdown, but they've kind of left Damon. Damon's like the ugly stepchild. No one's talking about his squad.
Oh, man.
And so he's under a lot of pressure to step up and really show where they're at. And statistically, they're still a little bit behind their counterparts.
I mean, you know, everybody's sleeping on them. And, you know, sometimes when things fall asleep, they become goats. Sometimes they faint a little bit. So we'll see what ends up happening. It might just reawaken.
Hilarious. Also, everyone likes to be the underdog once in a while. Like, you know, like it's nice to come in as the underdog. But really, wow.
Oh, I don't think he was there to hear that. Oh, man.
Here he is. I think he did hear it. His ears.
Goat himself.
Oh, man.
Hey, well done on the Bud Light Seltzer Showcase.
Oh, hi, Damon.
I'll give him that much. He has the best display amongst all the Vegas captains.
Absolutely.
Damon, you're muted. We can't hear you, but I see you got your game face is ready to rock.
Yeah, be ready. What's up, Bo?
Going on, Damon.
Saw, I need you to message me your address so I can get the cooler sent to you.
Sounds good, man. I will do that.
Do it live on YouTube.
I'll just tell you live on YouTube and Facebook right now.
Sweet.
Everyone in the world will ice Saw as of 3 minutes from now.
Many have tried, all have failed. Just keep on bringing it, Miss Wakabadaka. How many ices are you in right now? Like 2 dozen?
I've got a video that says otherwise.
That video is inconclusive. You cannot fully identify the character.
No, it's conclusive. It's definitely conclusive, especially if you see the whole conversation beforehand. It was even better.
All right, everybody is signing on. Good. If you folks can adjust your names to the appropriate order that your team is going in, that would help us out tremendously. Quaranteam, thank you for getting some of your numbers input already. Damon, your team has done jack shit. Let's step it up. Come on, buddy.
Hey,
Wow, Damon.
mind your business, bro.
Come on.
Everybody in Vegas is calling your team out, saying you don't have what it takes. So, especially Kevin and Hopkins. So, I don't know what's going on. I know you've been busy driving around with Hopkins, icing people all week.
Kevin who?
I mean.
Oh, Damon's having
Right.
a
Thank you, Chris and Carrie, 2 and 4 respectively. Brittany, what number are you? Cooper, what number are you, girl?
2.
2. Okay, gotcha. I'll fix that. FQ2.
And then we have Michael.
Are we all wearing the same color, like both teams?
It kind of looks like it. Yeah, right.
Well, that'll make things interesting.
Exactly. That's why we need the numbers on the screen. What number are you?
Oh, whoops.
Wait, how do you adjust your name?
We'll do it for you.
Just let me know.
McGrath.
Is it going to adjust back when we're done with this?
Yes.
Okay. Just
I mean, unless you want me to change it to something really funny.
I know when you're at work later, it's like drunk bitch 3.
I probably think that's funny.
I wouldn't do that to you. That's Saw's job.
I totally would. I mean, that was my nickname for her on the cruise.
Oh.
What?
No, actually, I stand corrected. It was drunk bitch 2, not 3.
Wow. Yeah. Sweetie, you are what? Flipping Quaranteam number
5.
Thank you.
Katie's 5. Michael is FQ1.
All right, I got Michael here.
How do you change it to McGrath? I don't know how to do that.
No worries, I got you.
I don't know who the hell Michael is.
I don't know who he is either. I just saw that name and I feel like I need to say it for everyone else.
All right, here we go. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook. Adam, the floor is yours.
Welcome, everybody, for another exciting matchup. And this one is our other feature matchup of the night. This is not an elimination matchup, as we are on the winner's side of the bracket with number 5, Quaranteam, taking on number 21, the often forgotten sons and daughters of Vegas, flipping Quaranteam, looking to catch up to their Vegas brethren and hit the round of 16. Let's see what Damon Cross, captain of flipping Quaranteam, has up his sleeve, and if they're going to be goats today or if they're just going to be a giant trash party.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Well done. Well done there. All done there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Inside.
We are live here on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you're following along, commenting along with us. We love hearing from you guys. Make sure you like both the Club Waka page and the Wakapalooza YouTube page for all of the exciting updates. Here we go. Without further ado, both teams looking to move on in this tournament. The winner of this will take on Sick Flips, who pulled an absolute crazy upset over number 4 Thumbs Up just a few moments ago. The loser of this one is not done yet, but they will have the long road ahead of them if they're going to get back into the championship circle. I see that everybody's got their red solo cups out already, so go ahead, grab those pennies and make the mark on your cup. While you're doing that, thanks everybody again for joining us for another night of the National Charity Flip Cup Tournament. We appreciate it. Brought to you by Club Waka and our sponsor, Bud Light Seltzer.
Oh, yes.
If
Yeah.
there's a seltzer you're going to drink, make sure it's the Bud Light one and not one of those other ones that taste like a Skittle dissolved in water.
That's good. That's clever.
Nice laugh, Carrie.
Thank you.
Hey, Damon, babe, put your
I
angle down a little bit so we can see the rest of your table.
All right, guys, make sure your camera angles are clear so our judges can see what's going on. With you judging, as always, our favorite panel. You know them, you'll love them. Starting off with Miss Waka Padaka herself, Kristen Apadaka, the Sloth Seltzer Man, Kevin Wakason, and none other than the man himself, Saw Dow.
What's up, everybody?
As always, with you as well, me hosting along, Adam Hustler, coming out of South Florida, representing. Here we go. I see the markers are down. I see the cups are marked. Go ahead and get your lovely libations put in there. If you haven't done so yet, make sure the judges see it. Don't pour anything on your laptop. We don't want to be held responsible, because we're not, for any of your electronic problems.
Already ruined a few of them, I think.
Par for the course.
There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Looks good.
Judges say it's good. Kristen, I'm going to have you watch the Quaranteam. Kevin Wakason, you're going to be watching the flipping Quaranteam team. And Sa is going to be under the hood watching for all the slow-mo replays and any close calls that we may have to make. As you guys know, this is a best-of-7 matchup. 4 wins gets you to the victory and on to the next round against Sick Flips. 4 losses, and you head down to the loser's side of the bracket with the long road ahead. You guys know how it works. You've already played. Here we go. We are starting right out of the gate. No practice. There is no practice. There is no tomorrow for one of these teams, at least on the winner side of the bracket. Let's see who pulls it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, Andy. Go, Andy. Go.
Oh, fast start. Look at that.
Come on, Chris.
Kevin. Go, Kevin.
Tied up.
Go, Carrie.
As they continue.
Aaron, go.
This is
Go,
TJ.
Team.
All right.
That was clean.
Knock that one down. Up 1-0 now over the FQ squad.
Oh, I didn't know.
Some solid flipping there.
Go ahead and refill, everybody.
High five, team. High five, team.
High five. High five.
We're a bunch of QTs, aren't we?
You got to give a shout out to your dog just sitting there. Just Such
Yeah,
a good dog. Wow.
She's used to it by now. Just
What a
watching
good
me
girl.
drink.
Just
Good dog.
supporting
Hi, puppy.
Daddy. There we go.
I
I
got
love it.
one more right there. So
Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Everybody's being so good.
Anybody who needs their dog trained, send it over to the quarantine because apparently it's getting done.
Now, Kevin, show us your girlfriend.
I don't have one. Zero girlfriend. Thanks, Annie.
Well, did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
He's single and knows how to train your dog.
Hey, that counts for something.
This is why I drink.
Oh, your lawn too.
There is no shade being
Have you
thrown
been to
here. It's
Aldridge?
all of the judges, we all have dogs and have had to lock them out of the room due to interruptions. All right, cups are refilled. Here we go. 1-0 quarantine. Let's see if the Vegas crew can pull it back into the station.
They
In
beat us?
5, 4.
Hold on. I thought we won that one.
Yeah.
Oh, are you not paying attention? Wow.
Perhaps all of those cans of Bud Light Seltzer and Bud Light are empty right now. Captain Damon Cross thinking that they won the last round, but quarantine is up 1-0. Here we go, round 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Annie.
Come on, Annie.
Go.
Here we go.
Fast start.
Chris, go.
Super right there. Let's go, Damon.
Go, Carrie.
Oh,
That's a
tied
fair
up,
one. Here
tied
we
up,
go.
tied up.
Yes.
Quarantine.
All right.
Again.
High five. High five.
Solid.
Quarantine now up
Solid flips. They only had
2-0.
like a couple
Flipping
more hiccups, but
quarantine.
solid flips all the way around.
Flipping quarantine. Looking to pull it back together. You guys sticking with your lineup or are we moving things around? Captain Damon Cross
We're good on our side.
sticking with it, it looks like. All right, then. It is 2-0 quarantine. Show your cups to the judges if you haven't yet. Judges, let me know when you are good to go.
I'm good. Oh man, hold on. We have a computer problem, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Computer.
Uh-oh. Good job, Chris.
I think it's okay.
And we're out.
I don't know.
I think we're good.
I'm excited.
All right, we heard him declare that he is good. So if it glitches out, there is no blaming anybody.
Computers love
Here we
beer.
go, round 3, quarantine up 2-0. Let's see if the flipping quarantine team can pull back into the station or if quarantine is going to pull away with an almost insurmountable lead. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Do it, Annie.
Yeah. Go, Chris.
There we go. Come on, Chris.
Good start.
Go, Kevin. Damon.
Go Aaron. I mean,
Go,
Damon.
Kev. Go, Carrie. Go.
Go Aaron.
Go.
TJ,
All right,
TJ.
go, Katie. Go, Katie. TJ, calm down.
TJ.
No strong.
Ooh.
Oh,
that was close.
Another two.
So strong.
Back to the replay.
I do think it's Katie though. Let's double check.
Give me 1 second here.
you can play the
We can
replay.
get back to the replay.
I think Katie got it. I think flipping quarantine got it. They're in the same window here for me. Yeah. Ooh. Oh man.
Give me a second. I'm getting to that review right now.
I'm gonna watch it in slow mo here, but it does look like barely
Ooh, we need this
her
slow
cup
mo.
barely lands first.
Ooh.
Oh,
Does it
that's
stop
close.
moving or does it stop landing? Is it landing or moving?
It's landing.
Ah,
Once it
That's the rule.
is flush on the ground.
okay.
This is also the first time we've really had to use slow mo tonight.
Oh, cool.
Do we not get to see slow mo? You can't bring slow mo in for us.
Well, you guys can watch it if you're following along on the YouTube feed, but it looks like I'm watching it in slow. It's like a hair of a second, but I can distinctly see that
We should take a vote.
FQ5 barely finishes before QT5.
All right, your replay judge.
Okay.
The officers of New York have called back down. Your slow replay judge, Sadow, says flipping quarantine is going to take that round. Now 2-1 for quarantine. Let's see if they can tie it up here,
All right, we
or
got
if
this.
they can pull it aside 3-1. Everybody get that refill in. Let's see it.
Tighten it up, Quaranteam.
All right, guys.
Another close one. Wow.
Silver match, Byron.
That was immensely close.
Good.
Thank you.
TJ, don't do it again.
He had the chance to close it out. He did.
We're all thinking it.
All right, judges, are we good?
Good to
Yes.
Then here we go. Let's see if Flipping Quarantine can tie it up, or if Quarantine can pull ahead with a 3-1 lead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Annie. Come on, Annie.
Ah, sugar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Get it,
All
Annie.
right.
Get it, Annie. Come on.
Go.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Go,
Kevin,
go,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Go, Kevin. We still can do it. You
There we
got it,
go.
Kevin.
Okay.
Terry.
So after a
Oh.
single bus start from Quarantine,
Uh-oh.
Flipping
Uh-oh.
Quarantine-
Sorry, my fault.
Oh, the momentum
Okay.
has
It
definitely
happened. It happened.
shifted, Adam.
Unbelievable. 2 tied up here. We head on to the 5th round.
Woo.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is.
They were pretty impressive that round, huh, Kristen? They were either 1 and done or 2 and done in that round.
That
Wow.
was quick.
I mean, yeah, I'm really. This could go either way. This whole match can go either way.
Wow. This
All right, let's go, guys.
You guys are Al Michaels of Flip
As
Cup.
all of them refill, let's not forget that both of these teams extremely
Thank you,
close
McGrath.
in the stats that we have provided, where both of them were almost identical on the stat lines. Let's see who pulls ahead. Now we are all tied up 2-2. Let's see what happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Got
Come on,
Annie.
You got it, Annie.
My God. Go, Chris.
Go.
Nice. Yeah, Chris. Kevin.
Wow. Still tied going to the 3rd cup.
Wow.
You got it, Kevin.
Take
Another
it.
one's
Okay,
done.
go,
Let's
go.
see Flipping
Oh,
Quarantine
no, here we
finish
go.
it off.
Yes!
Oh,
Quarantine.
Flipping.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wow.
That's 3 straight. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I
Uh-oh.
don't think we've
Good job,
seen.
guys.
I don't think we've
Did
seen
Damon
this
put his
before.
throw in? Is that what happened, or did he throw out?
We just need to lose a little. We're good now. We got this.
Wow.
Wow.
We still have a chance.
Flipping Quarantine with the slow start, but they have now not only have tied, but have taken a 3-2 lead. This is scary.
Wow.
Flipping Quarantine looking to be the 3rd Vegas team to move on into the round of 16. Now 1 win away from getting there. Let's see if Quarantine can tie this back up and send it into the 7-death 7th round.
All right, team. Here we go. Here we go, team.
Judges, are we good? We're good, they say.
Yes.
Deep breath.
Then
Chris.
here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Oh, McGrath,
Go.
another fast start. Everybody, fast start. Up.
Another fast
Here we
start.
go.
Oh,
Both
still one
sides
done. It is all
tied going to
tied
cup
up.
3.
Tied up is
Oh,
repeat.
Kevin and David both having
Go,
wins.
Karen, Karen,
It
go.
is still tied up.
Oh,
Go, TJ.
Go for it, TJ, go.
Oh, no. TJ can close it out right here.
Oh no, the struggle. And there it is.
Cool.
Oh,
God.
oh my.
Yes.
Crazy.
Quarantine,
Good
real
job,
crisp play, everyone. Real crisp.
Struggle hits the Flipping
job,
Quarantine
Jamie.
team when they get to the
Wow.
4th spot as they get stranded there, and it is now tied up. We are heading into the sudden death 7th round.
This is our first 7th round of tonight, I believe.
Ah,
Yeah,
crap.
it's first 7th round game. First 6th
let
or
me ask-
7th.
So let me ask you a question. When we started off with a 2-0 lead for Quarantine, did you think that we would get to a 7th game here
I know, but I.
in this matchup?
No.
No, not the way Damon has been playing and goofing off tonight. But you know what? His team has stepped up. Everybody else is carrying the weight for him. So, you know, they might have to reevaluate his standing later. So we'll see.
Love you, Damon.
All right, let's see who is going to move on to the next round in the winners bracket. Who's moving down to the losers bracket? Judges, let me know when you're good with your cup check. This is for the round. This is for hitting the round of 16 and going on the play against Sick Flips. Let's see who's gonna pull it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Annie.
Here we go, Annie. Come on.
Oh, McGrath, quick start. Cooper's right there behind him.
Back up,
Oh,
tied up pretty much.
tied up going into the third cup.
Aaron,
At the same time.
Oh, Aaron and Kiri, here we go. Who's gonna get it?
Come on, Carrie. Come on, Carrie.
Oh, Aaron.
TJ.
What happens?
No, left.
Yes.
Oh, we might have to go to the
Quarantine.
replay
Oh
again.
my
I think we do.
God.
Sure. Oh, that was really close. We're gonna look at the replay again on this.
No, I think we won.
But it looks like Vegas won.
That's right.
They won the
Oh,
first
man,
one.
that
We
was
have to
close.
win
We're
the
just
second
gonna
one.
reconfirm on the replay here for you guys just to make sure. Wow, that was close. Talk about a game 7 showdown that went down to the very last cup.
100%, 100% without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes.
Flipping Quarantine. Flip.
Vegas.
Flip by flipping Quarantine or where it
Hey,
almost
good
wins
job,
out, ends up
Quarantine.
winning. Move on to the next round. Flipping Quarantine takes the round 4-3 over Quarantine. Quarantine isn't done yet, but they head down to the other side of the bracket. Flipping Quarantine, the third Vegas team in this matchup, will move on to face 6 flips in the next matchup in the round of 16. On behalf of both teams, our sponsor, Bud Light Seltzer, Club Waka, and the National Flip Cup Charity Tournament. For Kristen, Kevin, Sa, and myself,
Thanks,
thank you
guys.
guys so much for joining us. We'll see you.
Shout out our healthcare workers, the real heroes.
Hey, good job, guys.
Yep,
Absolutely.
Chris, appreciate you
Shout out to
guys.
all of our
Love
heroes.
everybody.
Bye,
Thanks,
everybody.
Vanna. Bye, Vanna.
We have one more matchup going down in a few minutes as the horse flipping cups take on the all-timers. Let's see what happens in that match. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.